this video, we will talk about تصنيف الأسماء. تصنيف الأسماء. The first one, الاسم المقصور. الاسم المقصور. الاسم المنقوص. الاسم المنقوص. The third noun, الاسم الممدود. الاسم الممدود. الاسم المقصور, try to pronounce it. الاسم المنقوص. الاسم الممدود. Before I start with this topic, I want to do kind of introduction, and this is very important. الاسم المعرب. الاسم المعرب. الاسم المعرب these are the parts of the speech which do experience grammatical states and show these states by using ضمة or فتحة or كسرة. In Arabic, a word may change its ending. Why? Due to the role of the word in the sentence. The process of this change, we call it إعراب. We call it إعراب. And in my next slide, I will remind you with some of the examples that we did before. Before I start with this topic, I want to remind you with some stuff that we have learned before. حضر الأستاذ. The teacher, the male teacher came. حضر الأستاذ. Pay attention to all the حركات now. رأيت, I saw. الأستاذة. سلمت, I shook hands. على الأستاذ. حضر الأستاذ. الأستاذ here is فاعل, is the subject. رأيت الأستاذة. الأستاذة here is مفعول به, direct object. سلمت على الأستاذ. We have preposition here. So الأستاذ here is مجرور, genitive case. Again, the first one, الأستاذ is the فاعل. The second one, الأستاذة is مفعول به. And the third one, الأستاذي is مجرور. So you have to pay attention all the حركات and all the فاعل and مفعول به and مجرور. So the noun change, it depends what's preceding by. Now, let's go back to the topic. Noun categories. تصنيف الأسماء. The first noun is الاسم المقصور. The first kind, الاسم المقصور. The second one, again, الاسم المنقوص. And the third one, الاسم الممدود. Let's do one by one. الاسم المقصور. الاسم المقصور is a noun that ends with ألف or broken ألف, where the letter before it has a فتحة, such as مصطفى, هدى. Look at the حركات before broken ألف or ألف. Look at the حركات. The first one مصطفى, there's فتحة on فا. The second one هدى, there's فتحة on دال. عصا, فتحة before ألف. دنيا, فتحة before ألف. مستشفى, فتحة before broken ألف. حلوى, فتحة before broken ألف. So الاسم المقصور, noun that ends with ألف or broken ألف. Don't forget, we have learned these two shapes of ألف long time ago. ألف and broken ألف. But the key here, the letter before broken ألف or ألف has to have فتحة. That's the rule. So الاسم المقصور, is the noun that ends with alif or broken alif. The letter before broken alif or alif has to take fatha. So we call it al-ism al-maqsur. Next. Al-ism al-maqsur. Al-ism al-maqsur is a noun that ends with alif or broken alif, where the letter before it has a fatha, such as Mustafa, Huda. Look at the harakat before broken alif or alif. Look at the harakat. The first one, Mustafa, there's fatha on fa. The second one, Huda, there's fatha on dal. Asa, fatha before alif. Dunya, fatha before alif. Mustashfa, fatha before broken alif. Halwa, fatha before broken alif. So al-ism al-maqsur, noun that ends with alif or broken alif. Don't forget, we have learned these two shapes of alif long time ago, alif and broken alif. But the key here, the letter before broken alif or alif has to have fatha. That's the rule. So al-ism al-maqsur is the noun that ends with alif or broken alif. The letter before broken alif or alif has to take fatha. So we call it al-ism al-maqsur. Next. Al-ism al-manqoos. Noun that ends with ya, where the letter before it has, now we need kasra, and the noun has to end with ya, such as hadi. Pay attention to the letter before ya, it has kasra. Shadi, fadi, muhami, wa'i, qadi. Okay, so al-ism al-manqoos, the noun that ends with ya, and the key here, the letter before ya has to have kasra. We call it ism manqoos. Al-ism al-manqoos. Noun that ends with ya, where the letter before it has, now we need kasra, and the noun has to end with ya, such as hadi. Pay attention to the letter before ya, it has kasra. Shadi, fadi, muhami, wa'i, qadi. Okay, so al-ism al-manqoos, the noun that ends with ya, and the key here, the letter before ya has to have kasra. We call it ism manqoos. Now the third one, al-ism al-mamdud, noun that ends with hamza, where the letter before it is alif. Examples: Sama, the letter before hamza, alif. Hamra, alif. Raja, alif. You see hamza by itself preceded by alif. Wafa, another alif. Now the third one, al-ism al-mamdud, noun that ends with hamza, where the letter before it is alif. Examples: Sama, the letter before hamza, alif. Hamra, alif. Raja, alif. You see hamza by itself preceded by alif. Wafa, another alif. Now it's your turn. الاسم المقصور، الاسم المنقوص، الاسم الممدود. And you have a list of vocab of words. Mix and match. Try to think. شتاء, the first one. It goes under which categories? Does شتاء اسم مقصور or شتاء اسم منقوص or شتاء اسم ممدود? Now please stop this video right now. Click on stop and find the answers. After that, next slide is gonna be the correct answers. Please click on stop and do your own practicing. Then check. Okay, الإجابات الصحيحة. We have الاسم المقصور، المنقوص، الممدود. And I gave you all this list. I hope you got it correct. شتاء, همزة preceded by ألف, الاسم الممدود. سلمى, broken ألف preceded by فتحة, the first kind, الاسم المقصور. رجاء, the same as شتاء, همزة preceded by ألف, ممدود. فادي, يا preceded by كسرة, منقوص. فدوى, again broken ألف preceded by فتحة, مقصور. رشا, ألف preceded by فتحة. Anytime you see ألف or broken ألف preceded by فتحة, it's مقصور all the time. منى, again broken ألف preceded by فتحة, مقصور. عالي, now we have يا preceded by كسرة. منقوص. موسى, broken ألف preceded by فتحة, مقصور. So you have to keep practicing. Remember the rules and then everything follows up after that. One more time. الاسم المقصور is noun that ends with ألف or broken ألف and we need فتحة preceded. مستشفى. الاسم المنقوص, you remember? الاسم المنقوص is what? Noun that ends with يا and we need كسرة preceded. شادي. الاسم الممدود is what? Is noun that ends with همزة preceded by ألف. سماء. Keep practicing.